Well, good morning. It's 6:30 on Friday, March 25th, and we're pulling all of the learnings together in the cheat sheet that we have for atomic habits. You can get this right from James Clear's website, or you can grab it in the comments inside of our LinkedIn group. Remembering all of our lessons, summarizing them all into one single page. This helps us to remember what is it we're doing when we create that habit, and also what we're doing to break a bad habit. So to review, a habit starts from a trigger. So when you are trying to create a new habit, you either are going to modify an existing trigger or you're going to create a trigger of your own. As you were developing the habits, we went through the first, second, third, and fourth law of how to create the habit, but then how to flip them and make them the opposite so that you can break a bad habit. You'll notice the first law has a few exercises that you can do. So perhaps you're going to be catching up on your reading this weekend. Perhaps you're going to be catching up on actually creating your habits now that you've got the book mostly under your belt, just the advanced stuff coming up next week. Each of these little exercises help you gain clarity, gain focus, and start to really program your brain to start doing the new behavior you'd like to do. So first of all, the four exercises in Make It Obvious are brilliant. You will find those make a real difference, especially as you get started. Keeping going, though, making it so that you've got that endurance instead of having to start looking for willpower in your second week. Adding in, making it attractive, tying it to something else that you care about, making it super easy as you get started, and building from your 2-minute level habit to what's your next level. So maybe you'll do the 2-minute habit for the first, even a month, right? Just so that you become that person who says, yeah, I'm the kind of person who puts my exercise clothes on right after work, or goes to the gym each day, or does follow up for 2 minutes. Right? It's really a simple way to make it part of your identity. But then what is level 2? What is level 3? And maybe even level 4? Really design it out. And then the making it satisfying, using that reinforcement, making it so that you truly enjoy the habit that's going to make the satisfying result. And keeping track of it in a way that shows you're making progress, even though maybe it's not showing in your bottom line, in your waistline, right? And maybe not yet even in how well you're sleeping, right? If you've decided to take up a mindfulness practice, it takes about 6 weeks of doing mindfulness 20 to 40 minutes a day before you start really falling asleep while sleeping deeply and waking up energized. So having the knowledge that you've done mindfulness for 6 days out of the week will really make a difference about how satisfying that is if you're tracking the habit. Then we go into how to break the bad habit. So if there are things that you just don't want to like doing, you don't want to absolutely fall into doing every time, then looking at that, and again, make the cheat sheet for this habit to break. How do you take it out of your environment? How do you change what you think about it? This could be even that point and call method to say, I'm about to eat a cookie and I don't need it. I'm not hungry and it's not good for me. If you can make it harder, Benjamin Hardy says, if you can take something 20 seconds away or make it 20 seconds of difficulty to get to it, you're just not going to bother doing it, which is an interesting thing to consider, both for making that habit. If the habit is 20 seconds away, the opportunity is 20 seconds away, how can you bring it closer? But also, if there's something that you have been doing, how do you put it further from you? And then make it unsatisfying. When you have to admit to your accountability partner that you did it, it is not satisfying. It adds a teeny, teeny, tiny twinge. Just even if your accountability partner is the most lovely, kind, compassionate person in the world, sending them a text to say, I didn't today. This went wrong, or back on the horse tomorrow, right? that can really help you to add that little tiny bit of negative feeling to that habit that used to be something that gave you more reward than dissatisfaction. So grab this sheet. I will make sure that once I've got this into the LinkedIn group, I put it in the comments. But you can also go grab a ton of resources from jamesclear.com that help you do the worksheet, some of the images from the book, especially if you're on the audio version. This is a great place if you're just pulling everything together and saying, all right, let's get a binder of behavior that I'm going to create this weekend and get all caught up. Then these are some really great resources for you. If you're having any difficulties, as always, let me know. Let's jump on a laser coaching for 15 minutes and get things straightened out. I will talk to you. Busy weekend this weekend. I might pop in tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday.